Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome to another vlog. Welcome to all our new friends that showed up here after costume college because we had a little kick from that. So it's nice to meet you all. If I haven't met you, please tell me about yourself in the comments below. Let me know how you got here and what you're into. What's up for this week? Well, the party don't stop here on Costuming Drama because I have 27 days until my costuming trip to Europe. So my whiteboard and I had a little come to Jesus, which I will go over in detail with you very shortly. But first, it's Saturday, and so today is my cleanup day where I need to clean up all the aftermath of costume college. Cause like, mess times, this floor, I don't know if you can even see this, is just disgusting. So this is all gotta get pulled out and vacuumed. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit now and clean up this room and hopefully get it to a state in which I can operate in it. I definitely wanted to film a video today about my thoughts about costume college and also answering the questions that I got in the comment section from you guys. For those of you who are thinking about going next year, or even those of you who are not, so I'm gonna do that in a few minutes also after I finish getting this place tidied, and then we'll go over the board and we'll get started. Shout out to my vacuum. I can't even tell you how gratified I am to have a clean floor. I haven't had a, oh, it's echoing here because I don't have my mats down. I should put my mats back down. I haven't had a clean floor in like a month or two because I've just been grinding. So shout out to my vacuum because, oh, so satisfying. Okay, let's take a minute to go over the new board. I have cleaned the board and written only what is left up here. I have 27 days until I leave. That is one day less than, well, I mean, I really am leaving on that Saturday, so it's 4 weeks basically. Okay, so for my 18th century gown, the red and white one, which was in fact a wearable mock-up, it is as predicted the dress I'm actually going to wear. I need to break in my shoes. I can do this by walking around my house. I also, which is not on here, need to put the buckles on my shoes, which is terrifying, and I'm just gonna suck it up and do that tomorrow, maybe even tonight. I need to polonaise the gown, which means I need to put buttons on the back of the gown and sew in some ribbons so that I can be able to like have it poof up and polonaise it if I want to. That seems like a no-brainer and not that complicated. This said get wig. I have actually ordered a wig. It should be here tomorrow. I don't really know how to style a wig, so I'm gonna have to learn that in the next 4 weeks. Style a wig, trim the dress, so I need to figure out how much I have in my Cabbage Patch left of this material. Hopefully I have enough for trim, so we'll see. And then I have to make some trim to go on this dress. There's gonna be a side project that goes along with this where I'm gonna make a trim board. I don't even know how to explain this thing, so I'll deal with it later when it's in the video, but it's basically a board that makes making trim easier. Order a fichu. I have ordered that. It is on its way from Penny River Costumes. And I have to make a necklace, and I have an idea that is basically taking the same trim from the dress, putting it in a ribbon, and tying that around my neck. This was given to me by Lynn McMasters. I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna do this. This should be no problem. If this was all I had to do in 4 weeks, I'd be like, yeah. Okay, Regency day dress. I'm gonna remove the sleeves. I'm gonna make new shorter sleeves and put those on the dress. I need to finish the Spencer that I cut out in class. I need to make thread loops for my sides of my dress so that I can put sashes onto my dress and have them stay at the right level, I guess. I need to make sashes. That shouldn't be too hard. I need to break in my Regency day shoes. I'm also going to be able to do that by just walking around in them, so I'm going to do that. The bonnet. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the bonnet situation yet, but I'm going to figure that out. So, as you remember, we scrapped the Regency evening dress, but I still need to have something to wear to the ball. So I'm going to wear the white dress with the short sleeves. And I need to figure out my hair / a turban situation. I went to the turban class at Costume College, so I just need to figure out how to do it well and find a turban that I actually want to wear. So I just need to practice a bit and figure out how to pin it so that it'll stay on me and stuff like that. and get one that I think looks good, and then we're gonna call that good. I need to figure out jewelry, which I will order. I just gotta figure out what color the sash on my dress is before I do that. And I need to figure out gloves so that I have them for the ball. I haven't decided on whether or not I'm gonna make an overdress for my dress. I would like to. That seems like a stretch goal. I feel like this is enough to handle in 4 weeks, and like, you know, I'm going to London first. I don't know how I'm getting from London to Munich yet, so I need to do all that planning, and I need to get hotel rooms and stuff for after bath. I need to figure out if I can just get on a train. I think I can just buy a train ticket at the train station to go back to London. I don't think that's a big deal, but I have to look into that stuff. So I have a bunch of research to do. So what I'm gonna do is ram through all of this as fast as I can. And if by some measure of fate I have an extra week or so, I might try to make an overdress. But I'm gonna get this outfit as close to acceptable for a ball that I can get without making that, just in case I don't have the time to make it. I also don't really want to stress myself out more than I have to, because it's sort of unnecessary. This trip is already kind of like not really what I expected it to be anyway, and so if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go see my earlier video, which has something in the title like "End a Small Rant," because that rant is about this trip. Anyway, the trip has ended up being different than I expected it to be anyway. I'm not that attached to it anymore, so I don't want to like break myself over, you know, possibly changing the look of an evening dress for a ball. I don't really dance either, so yeah, we'll see. I'm not that worried about it, and honestly, I can't fathom letting my energy get sunk on that. I also kind of think that there's a fine balance between striving for excellence and doing costuming because it's fun and you enjoy it, and wanting it to be perfect because you want to improve your craft and you want to have the best thing you can, and you're doing it for you, and blatantly stressing out over some deadline which is arbitrary because you're gonna go to a con or whatever and no one really cares about it but you. Like, it's not who I am as a person. I've caught myself stressing out about stuff before with costuming, and I'm gonna consciously, and I have been, consciously making an effort to make it so that I don't stress. I either give myself enough time to do the thing, or I accept that the thing is not going to be as amazing as I want at the time that I want it to be, but it can still be amazing, and it might be amazing later, and I'll just have to find another opportunity to wear the thing. So that is the attitude I'm going to go with going forward. I've been trying to do that this whole year, which is why I've been starting since February to do all this stuff, and why I decided to hack an entire gown out of my repertoire for this trip, because it's supposed to be fun. Like, I just want to have fun, and I want this to be exciting and awesome and whatever, and at the rate that this trip is going, like, let's just go and have fun. Like, let's make this as easy as possible. Like, someone told me that they once got asked the question, what if it were just easy? What if it wasn't complicated? What if it didn't need to be this crazy? And I was like, yeah, what if that? So that's what I'm gonna preach here, is I'm just gonna make this not that complicated. This stuff is striving for excellence. I want this particular costume to be as good as it can get, and I want this particular costume to be as good as it gets. This costume, it is what it is. And that's fine. I don't really care about balls anyway. That's not my, like, forte. I'm gonna be behind the camera. I'm gonna vlog this whole thing, so I'm not that hung up on it. So that's where we're at with the board. I feel solid. I feel like this is doable. If I get this overdress made, awesome. By the way, I don't know how to make an overdress. I don't have a pattern for an overdress. Not really quite clear how that would happen anyway. So if you have a pattern for an overdress, I would love to know about it, because I don't really know how to make that. And everyone keeps just going, oh, you just blah, blah, blah. You take this other pattern and you cut away some. And I'm just like, nope, I want an overdress pattern or else I'm not doing this. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, like I said, I feel very good about this. I feel like it's doable. So I'm just gonna get cranking on stuff and we are gonna hit this hard for the next 4 weeks and see what we can get done. Some of these things, like breaking in my shoes, obviously I'm not gonna film that, but the rest of it I will try to. Okay, one of the things I'm doing tonight is I am adding to my book. Someday when I have more time, and by someday when I have more time, I mean like after this costume college, after this trip, when I come back, I want to organize these books super bad. I have like years and years of like going to workshops, like notes and handouts and all sorts of stuff that's like useful, and I would love to like look through again and make sure I like absorb properly. Here's cockades, just like really cool stuff in these binders. Yeah, no. Okay, so last year we got given this binder, and it's a swatch book, which I found really interesting, and so and I have some blank pages in here, and then I have last year's handouts from the classes that I went to. So this year they gave us another cover, which I'm like, I don't need a cover, but they did give us more swatches. Here they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in, and then I'm gonna 3-hole punch all the stuff from this year's class. I'm gonna write 2019 on the top of it, so I start remembering what year I did these things in. And put these in that book also, so that I have access to them. And then when I get home from this trip, one of my agenda items is to clean up these binders, and like this one's a mess. Like this situation makes me crazy. So I definitely need to do some tidying of this thing, but it will wait for later. But for now, I want to stick this stuff actually in here from at least this year, because I can, if nothing else, put the new stuff away properly, even if I can't manage to deal with the old stuff right now. I've already added things. I need to put the shoe buckles on my shoes, and that's actually really stressing me out because you gotta basically punch holes in them. Ugh, these are expensive shoes. Okay. And I have to get side curls for Regency. I have a thing that I bought that they taught me how to cut the curls off, so I'm gonna try to do that too. Okay, it's Sunday. Last night I spent most of the night prepping stuff, like making sure things would work out, watching instructional videos, doing that kind of stuff, and then I went and crashed because I was tired, and sleep's more important right now, like I was saying. Today I'm gonna do the scary. This is being set up currently. So I'm gonna go watch the video for this one more time and then go ahead and put the buckles on these shoes. And I am scared poopless, but here we are. Sigh. Okay, I got one on. And I'm doing the second set. You have to do them like on your foot, so I'm like, yep, we're doing it live. So cool. But they seem to be working out well. It's not as stressful. Like, it's stressful because like if you mess this up, you're messing up like $160 shoes or whatever these are. But the holes, turns out you can make them pretty small, so even if you messed up, it'd probably be okay, and be covered up by a buckle or decoration anyway. And then also it's really just poking 4 holes and you're done. So yeah. And here they are with a pair of jeans on. They are delightfully comfortable, and I hate high heels, so that's saying something. Definitely worth the price of admission for American Duchess. So I'm not too stressed out about having to break these in, which is fantastic. And also they're super cute. All right, shoe buckles are here. A wig has shown up, by the way. It's downstairs. I need to like take it out and have a look at it. This curls thing got added, and then I promptly was looking at the thing that I got at costume college, and the curls were just like too dark and too big and whatever, and I found a thing that just like an entire hairpiece of front curls. So I just ordered it and it'll come in the mail hopefully before my trip, and if not, I will go to a backup plan of using the stuff that I have right now, but we're gonna see if we can make that other thing work better. So I think this guy is done. I bought a bunch of turbans, so I just need to, and I can put the curls on the front of that also. And by turbans, I mean scarves, so I just need to really just figure out which one I'm gonna take. So this is kind of like done, and I learned how to do it. Oh, well, that's all, the whole thing's done. So that's cool. So with that, I just need to figure out what jewelry to order those. I was looking at gloves and I don't know what to do because everything I look at is either like lycra and shiny, which is like obviously bad, but I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of lycra and shiny there. Or the problem is I wear like an 8 and 8.5 glove. Dude, I have man paws. I wear like a size 11 ring, so that'll tell you how big my hands are. They're just massive. Or they're like leather and they're 150 bucks. So give me your opinion. Should I order the leather gloves? Question mark. We'll find out. The problem is I kind of really want to wear gloves to the ball because not period accurate. So it would be nice to have that, but leather gloves seems really intense. But they don't really make silk ones in like Noel size, and I don't want to make them. So for all of you who are about to suggest that, nope. So let me know what you think. Should I just buy the crappy gloves, the like prom gloves, and wear them? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm super happy that's over. Woo woo. Okay, so I'm looking at this board and I'm just like, because I'm not quite sure what to work on yet next. So what I think I'm gonna do is work, here's why. I need to wear this Regency dress next weekend to a baby shower, because we're having a Regency baby shower for the slave witch Claudine. Because she is 7, almost 8 months pregnant now. 7 months pregnant. So we're having a baby shower. So I think I'm gonna work on the Spencer, which I was supposed to be able to like cut out and get done in one class at costume college. So I'm gonna make this now and get that done because I think that's like possibly, maybe not, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but possibly the most pain in the butt thing I have to do. So let's just attack that first. I'm trying to do all the things that like suck first. Trimming the dress is gonna suck. I have to make all that trim. So yeah, so we will start the Spencer up and see how that goes. All I have to say is, you thought I was gonna get this done in 4 hours. I don't know what Feather and JP were thinking. Like, I am the slowest hand sewer, and every single interior seam gets hand sewn finishings. This is taking me forever. It's taking me forever, and that's fine because I have forever to do this right now. So here's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay, so this seam is done and has had a closure done. So you fold, you can see I'm doing it here. You fold it over, iron it down, and then stitch it in place. And you get these tiny little prick stitches, which you can kind of see they're in the stripes. Like, I made sure because it's red thread that I was sewing in the stripes. So this is like an abundance of wrinkling right here, but whatever at this point. So I have these little prick stitches in here, so you can see the finishing actually, but that's period. So cool. So I'm on this, these are seams number 1 and 2. Luckily there's not a lot of pieces to this, so this is mostly hand sewing essentially that it will take me for freaking ever to do. But I'm happy to do this, and I'm happy to make it right, and I'm happy to make it look pretty, so I'm cool. This is just super boring as far as the video goes, but I guess there's sleeves to deal with, and then facings, and then I need to put in, there's like a little closure situation that happens, so I just need to deal with that. So it's gonna be a lot of hand stitching. I think I'm gonna go get my laptop so I can Harry Potter it up, because that is what I do when I'm sitting around in here hand stitching. Okay, shoulder seams are in, and I'm just pressing down the seam allowance so that I can stitch those down. You hand finish every seam as you go. This is going to take me forever. Also, this is the wig I got. It is the Boogie Baby Wib. Boogie Babe wig. I can use words that mean things. Anyway, this was the one that people recommended as a really good one to make a quick and dirty hedgehog, which is what I want because I'm going to throw this in a suitcase. So this is like, it needs to be good enough for this trip. It doesn't need to survive that much longer afterwards. So this is the one I picked, and I'm going to go online and look and see if there's any kind of instruction on how to make this hedgehoggy, and if not, I will consult American Duchess and see what I can figure out. I know that I can fluff out the top of this a lot to make it crazy, and then take the bottom part and wrap it around curlers, and then dip it in hot water, and it will reset the curl to a bigger, fatter curl, which is what I would want. So we'll see how we go. I'm not going to do this today though. I'm going to keep working on that Spencer until I go to sleep, probably. Cool. So I've been sewing all damn day on this. It is 12:30 at night, in the morning. As you can see, I have it together. It really goes like this. And I have pinned in, well, the lining is sewn in. Not the lining, the facings are sewn in, but I need to hand tack them down all the way around. So I have it all pinned so that I can do that, although it's not like the smoothest thing ever. I don't know. Anyway, I have it all pinned in and stuff so that I can hand tack it down. I've also created the sleeves so they are alive. I need to go ahead and press the seam allowances over so that I can hand tack those down, and then I can set in the sleeves. And then I have to put tape on the inside for drawstrings. Actually, it's gonna be on the outside. I wonder where those marks are. That's a good question. Well, where are those marks? They're just gone. Cool, all my chalk marking is gone. Awesome, I'll have to do it again later. So I chalk marked where the drawstring goes, and I need to put those in to drawstring up the front so that it does that, but better. And then do the hem and hem the sleeves, and I should be all done. But this is not going to happen all tonight, obviously, because it's 12:30 at night, and I'm just going to get these sleeves set up and then basically call it good. Okay, yeah, it took me like an hour just to press under the seams so that I can go ahead and stitch them down tomorrow. So yeah, it's 1:30. I don't know how she thought we were going to do this all in one glass. Like, that's crazy. I guess people are way faster than I am. Okay, well, I do feel productive today because I got so much of it done. I was hoping I would finish it, but that is not happening. So now I'm hoping I finish it this week. I think that's like not completely reasonable, but maybe. We'll see. I do have a plan to do something on Thursday, so I only have really 3 days in the evenings to hack this together, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's Monday. I'm back from work, and I'm ready to start sewing these seams down. Here's the thing, guys. As I mentioned before, I only actually know how to sew with doubled up thread. I've managed to live my whole life. I've sewn for like, let's just say 35 years of that life. Always with double thread. And I'm the slowest hand sewer of all time. So I am gonna teach myself and force myself to try and use a single thread today on these sleeves, which might make me even slower, because I think I should learn to do this, and B, think it will sink the stitches better. These, it's inside out, so it's really hard to show you. These are fine, like you can't really see them from 5 feet away, but it would be even nicer if they were single. So I am gonna attempt to teach myself to do that. This is gonna be painful. So I'm gonna go in my bedroom and sit on my bed and watch some Harry Potter and teach myself how to do this. I'll have to rethread that thread like 900 times, but it's time for skills upgrade, guys. So I'm gonna force myself to do it. This is gonna be boring. I probably won't show very much of it. So let me go learn this and flail. And what's up with my head? Like, why is it so fuzzy? I hate the problem with the camera is the like viewfinder that shows you how fuzzy your head is. Anyway, I'm gonna go deal with this. I'll let you know how I'm going as I go, as usual, in these vlogs. Guys, I can sew with one thread now. Woo woo. It took this entire sleeve to get it right without the needle falling off all the time, but here we are. I don't know, can you see them? Can you see them? There are my stitches. Now you can see them. So they're like hidden in the stripes. But from very far away, they just sort of go away. And when I iron this thing, it'll get better. So now I have a second sleeve. By the way, that took me 2 hours. So I'm gonna go, I'm watching the Cambridge Analytica thing on Netflix. It's fascinating. Okay. I'm gonna go sew this sleeve down. I'm hoping that I can get this one done tonight, and then I'll do the jacket itself tomorrow. And then I can move on and put the sleeves in and deal with all this stuff. And there's so much more, guys. There's so much more. 4 hours, guys. 4 hours. Sorry. Okay, here we have 2 sleeves, and I actually did the jacket too. So I'm gonna press these out and then call this a night, because I want to. And it's 12:30 already, and it's gonna take me a while to press this. So I'm super happy I got this much done, and I sewed for about 4 hours, and that's what I got done, is all the seams in 4 hours. So tomorrow I will carry on with getting the sleeves set in, hopefully, and putting in the ties, and there's also some hemming to do on the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket, and then I think that's done. Oh, I have to put the bias tape in the armholes. So that's where we're at, but hopefully we're cooking with gas here, so sounding good. Hello from Tuesday. So today has been an emotional day. It's like the last day of one of my coworkers at work who I really adore, and a friend of mine's husband died a few days ago, no, weeks ago, and she put out the memorial announcement, and it's while I'm on this trip, and there's just a bunch of stuff going on right now, and so I've had a highly emotional day. But I did get some things done as far as like this list is concerned, so I'm gonna cross some stuff off here, which is very gratifying. So this at least makes me feel better about today. Let's see what happened. I ordered jewelry and I ordered gloves. So Regency evening gown. Hi, what's up with focus? Cool. Regency evening gown is looking good. And then I ordered a bonnet, and it's pretty gigantic, and she can suck it, is what I have decided. I'll wear it on the plane if I have to. Like, nope to the situation of not having that. So that's what I decided. So we're moving along here, which I'm feeling good about. Like, this won't take very long. This, I have no idea. This seems like a pain in the butt. This will be really fast. Removing sleeves will be super fast. Making new sleeves, I don't know, but we'll get there. I have 24 days though, so I gotta get on this. This hopefully will be done sometime this week. These 2 things won't take very long. This is an ongoing process, and this is an ongoing process. So I'm not feeling too bad about things, so that's good. Although it is only 24 days until I leave, which is, you know, moderately stressful. I think it'll be fine. So until yesterday, I had not actually decided what I was going to do with the first couple days. I was thinking about going to Versailles anyway on my own. Here's the deal. I am landing in London on September 1st. I do not have to meet them until September 5th in Munich in the morning. So I do need to drop some stuff off in London. I'm landing in the afternoon in London. I need to drop some stuff off, like I'm gonna do that suitcase switch at St. Pancras Station, and I wanted to get a SIM card. Actually, I have a SIM card. I just want to get the top up for it because if you're watching this, which you're not, so they let you buy the SIM card and you can go and get top-up stuff, but you can't actually like top it up with a credit card unless you have a UK address. And I'm just like, that's dumb, because so many people from outside the UK use these cards. So like, why? So that's highly annoying to me. Anyway, so I have to go get a top-up for that. So I'm basically there from the 1st to the 2nd. And then I had a few days that I could do whatever I wanted with. And I was gonna go to Versailles anyway, but I don't really want to deal with France by myself. I just don't. Like, especially getting out that far out of the city, and I know it's probably not even a pain to get to Versailles, and I was also thinking about Disneyland Paris. And then I was thinking about, like, my husband would really like to go to Versailles, and he'd probably like to go to Disneyland Paris. So I decided to go to Amsterdam, which is someplace I was considering going anyway. And my friend Niiki, she has a channel, her name's Niiki Leeam. I think I'm saying that right, Leeam, not Leeam. Although it looks like Leeam, L-E-E-A-M. Anyway, I think it's pronounced Leeam, and she lives in Amsterdam, and so we're gonna go hang out. Designed by Desiree on Instagram, lives in the Netherlands also, so I'm gonna see if she wants to, I don't know if she was gonna want to come for dinner or whatever, but I'll ask her, I'll tell her I'm coming. She did so much research for me, and she sent me like this awesome list of things to do in Amsterdam during that period of time, so I feel like I really want to go to Amsterdam and check it out. So that is what's happening. So on the 2nd, I'm gonna fly to Amsterdam, and then on the 4th in the evening, I'm gonna fly to Munich, and I'm gonna stay overnight there, and then I'm gonna meet the bus on the 5th in Munich. And then that trip starts, and it ends on the 15th in Bath. And then from there, I'm gonna go from Bath to London for 5 days to hang out and shop and see some friends in London and do that kind of stuff. So then I'll be back here. I fly back on the 20th, so I get back on the 20th. I leave on the 30th and I get there on the 1st though. So anyway, this trip is epic. So I have decided to do that. So I have booked a hotel, but I need to go get my flight from London to Amsterdam and from Amsterdam to Munich right now. And I need to go get one night in a hotel in London from the 1st to the 2nd. And then I'm done with planning for this trip, besides like all that stuff I have to do over on the board. So I'm gonna go do that right now. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I just got home. I went out to dinner with my husband because I was having a bad day, so we went out to have a nice meal, and so we had a very nice meal and sat around and talked for 2 hours. So I'm gonna stitch tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna set my sleeves in. I am working from home tomorrow, so that'll make working on this Spencer easier for tomorrow. So I'm gonna see what all the instructions are that I could possibly do without having to set in the sleeves. Like I could probably hem them, and I could hem the jacket, and I could do all that stuff. So I'm gonna look into what I can do tonight without setting sleeves, and maybe I'll leave that for tomorrow. That's where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna go book some hotels and stuff, and then come back here and work on some stitching. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, it's like 2.5 hours later. I did book all of my flights and hotels, so I feel a-okay great about that. I had a couple friends too, as a matter of fact, having like life crises, so I had to talk them through that. So it's like 11:30 at night now. But that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining. Okay, so I have no instructions in my thing for hemming the cuffs. So I am just going to do the same thing we did everywhere else, where we have an 5/8 inch seam allowance, and then I tuck it under, and then I'm going to single stitch it through again. I also am like looking at this and just being super disgusted with it, because it like, no matter how much I press it back out, it's like so much. So I don't know, I'm not going to do it today, but like I really want to rip these guys, like the stitching of the seams down out of here and here, and do it with a single stitch, because then it's significantly more invisible like this one is. I mean, you can still see it, but it's not. It's like when it's on me, I think it'll be a little bit better. The front is definitely like way better. Like you can almost not see that at all. I mean, you can see it, but kind of not, right? So yeah, anyway, I want to do that, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. For right now, I'm just going to do this sleep situation. And then probably hit the hay, because as little as I got done today, at least I'm getting something done. I am working from home tomorrow, which means that I have less commute time to deal with, and I have lunchtime that I can sew and stuff, so I will probably just sew a lot more tomorrow. But today was emotional, and it was emotional for lots of people, and it wasn't like, not all of the emotional stuff was about me. It was mostly about other people, actually, but I'm like hyper empathetic, so stuff that upsets my friends upsets me. So I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna stitch this stuff down while I watch the latest Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. I hope you guys are having a better week than I am. I hope you guys are having a better, like, Tuesday than I am so far. But at least I'm getting some stuff done, so I feel accomplished. And, like, you know, if nothing else, Hoppin' Bobbin on Instagram has a thing that's like, just go in there and pick up your fabric, because then you might start playing with it, and then you might do something to it. So that's what I do. I just walk in here, and I pick it up, and I'm like, what could I do? Just one thing. Any progress is good progress, especially when you have 24 days left. At least I took care of some of that stuff. So I'm not too stressed out about all this, but we'll see. I hope to get a lot of progress done this weekend. That seems really like jinxy. I'm gonna go ahead and like knock on wood about that, because I'm like, that might be bad. We will get there, kids, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. It's a costuming trip. All the costuming is kind of optional anyway, so if nothing else, I'll just go and film it. But I have clothes I can wear, so they may not be perfect, but they'll be good enough. I did order that bonnet, and it does go with this guy really well. If I can get a picture of that bonnet, like, to put up on here, I'll put it up on here for you so you can see it. But it should be here in a reasonable amount of time. Like, it was ready to ship, so. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling. I'm gonna go do this thing, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, because I'm pooped. See you guys tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and the reason I look like this is because right after I said, I'm gonna go hem these sleeves, I heard my husband telling me that there's a minor plumbing problem, and we have a faucet that like will not stop running on a, like, it's one of those things that like automatically heats up water. I hear you, baby. Automatically heats up water while you're like at your kitchen sink. Come on, coming in. Keanu, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it's one of those automatic water heater things, and my husband used it to try to get me some hot water, and it like just locked open and won't shut. So we had to shut the water off to the house for like 12 hours. We dealt with that. We waited up for plumbers until like 2 o'clock in the morning, who never came. Obviously I was working from home today, so plumbers are here right now, and it is like 6:40 in the evening. They've been here since 2 fixing this thing, and just doing a couple other little things to the sink that I was like, well, if you're down there, you might as well do this. So anyway, they're finishing up right now, so I didn't get anything done. But while I was waiting for them to do that, I took out the sleeves hemmed, and I also took out that stitching that I didn't like in the back of the jacket and put single thread stitching in. It's not like a million times better, you can still see it, but it makes me feel better, and it's less wrinkly, so I like it. So now I am working on, what is this? Putting the drawstring casing into the jacket. So in order to do that, like, she draws it on here for you, like this is where the casing goes. So she told us to cut this line and then to place it on top of the fabric and use this to like chalk mark where the bottom of the casing goes, and then pin the casing down and go ahead and sew that in. So that is the next thing I'm going to do. Okay, tapes are in. So that's all done. Now I need to put this, I don't know, what is this called? Like a lace, a tie, whatever, a tie, into here. And let's just like finish the edges and seal it down on the back side so that when I scrunch it up, we can tie it in the front. In classic Noelle style, I am avoiding my sleeves like the plague. I am pressing under the hem here. You have to just fold out 5/8, press it under, and then do the stitching all along there. And I'm like, oh, I could totally do that tonight instead of putting in sleeves. But if I don't put in sleeves, I got a problem. Probably I have to do it tomorrow because I'm gonna stitch this down tonight, and that's gonna take me like an hour or two. And it's like 11:30. Yeah. So, and I should go to bed. I don't have a big day at work tomorrow. Things are brewing. That's all I'm gonna say, but things are brewing, and I'm just like, ugh, tomorrow's gonna be rough. So, after work, we are gonna go see the Tarantino film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Everybody's been saying it's amazing, and I love like pretty much every Tarantino film, so. Although I can't really describe why because they're really violent. Maybe I like violent movies. Hadn't thought about that. It's introspective Noelle time in the vlog. Okay, so we're gonna go see that, and that's 3 hours long, so I don't think I'm gonna get home till like midnight. I want to get these sleeves in. So I'm either gonna do it tonight or I'm gonna pin some of them tonight maybe, and then set it up so that I can sew them in. I don't know what it's gonna happen, or maybe I'll sew them in when I get there tomorrow. I want these sleeves in. I want this thing done. Now, I'm feeling Veruca, but Daddy, I want a goose that lays the golden egg. Okay, I do want them done now. So I'm gonna do, I want this whole thing done, so it doesn't really matter which thing I'm working on right now, but I am avoiding the sleeves is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna go finish tucking this under and then stitching it down. So part of the reason, I know people are like, show me stitching. This whole thing has been pretty much hand sewing like the whole time, and I stitch in my bedroom. That's not really something I want to put on the internet just yet, so that's why you don't get to see that. So sorry. Yeah, so hopefully I get this done. I want these sleeves in before the end of this vlog. I also need to edit this vlog, so oi, I got crunch coming. Okay, we have a hem. That's all done. Now I'm getting it prepped for just pressing that whole thing out. Tomorrow I need to put in the sleeves and then also the bias binding that covers the raw edges of the sleeves, and then we are feature complete on this guy. There is a tassel situation that you can add to the bottom of this, and I might add them later, but I'm not worried about that for the trip. And if I get extra time, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Probably not though. Anyway, I feel like I actually got a lot of stuff done today, given that I was working and stuff. So I just have to pop the sleeves in and then we're all good, and we're gonna hope that I do just pop the sleeves in. Knocking on wood. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I hope the Tarantino movie's good, and if it's like super awesome and I'm super tired when I get home, I'll skip the sleeves because I don't want to do it when I'm tired, and I'll just find time to do that Friday. Okay, keep trudging, keep going forward. That's what we're doing here. Everyone else is like talking about how they have costume college, like come down, and they want to go back, and I'm like, I want to go back too, but also like I'm still sewing like a crazy person all the time, and everybody else gets to like chillax a little bit. I'm like, Although costume college is super motivating, so some people have already like started checking on the next thing, which is actually pretty cool. And there's that stripey challenge thing going on, which I totally wanted to participate in because that like black and white stripes are my jam, but that wasn't gonna happen because of this trip. Do you know how many things are happening while I'm gone on this trip? Oh, so many things. I'm just like, not going to that, not going to that, not going to that. I guess I'll just have to shut up because I'm going to Europe and I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Really excited to see Niiki. I'm really excited to hang out with my friend Galen. I'm really excited to hang out with Kathy. I'm really excited to go to London. So it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. Just not the thing I thought it was. Okay. I will see you either tomorrow or I won't. And then I'll see you in the next vlog. So we'll see. Hey guys, it's Friday. And normally you wouldn't see me at the end of a vlog on Friday. How to even talk about this? Okay, so I'm home today because we got told to stay home today from work, so I'm using this as a sewing day. Remember when I told you things were a-brewin'? things brewed. So it's public knowledge because there's a press release, so I think I can say that yesterday there were some layoffs at my work, and I'm a team lead, so it affected my team, and that sucks, and it wasn't me. And I kind of really wanted it to be me. Like, I would rather have saved someone's job because then I could stay home and sew for a little while. But it wasn't, unfortunately. So it was, though, a close friend of mine, and that sucked. And then also at the same time, they announced that the enterprise part of my company is being sold to Broadcom. That deal may not go through. Like, it's still 6 months from being done, but they announced like, we have an agreement to do this situation. So everyone's in shock. We don't know if we'll have jobs at the end of the year, that kind of stuff. I will just speak for myself personally that if I don't have a job at the end of the year, that's okay. Like, I work so that I can pay for travel and expensive fabric and stuff like that. So if I don't have a job for a while, that's fine. And I honestly could use a break, and I would love one, and I could sew a lot. And so that seems really exciting to me. So I don't mind if I don't have a job, so nobody worry about me. I'm also fine if I do get offered a job. Like, I also have a 10-year plan in which I would like to retire. So adding to a 401k is bueno. So either outcome for me is great, and I'm not concerned about this buyout, and I think it's actually really, really, really good for my company because we've had like 5 CEOs in the last 7 years or some ridiculous statistic, and nothing has really like worked, like gotten the company moving really well. And so it's probably good that we become part of another company who does have a plan, and try that, because like, why keep trying something that's not working? So that is what I'm going to say about this online. I am not upset about it, but the mood in my office is very obviously upset because I am in the minority about how, you know, I don't know that everybody has the same fortune in life as me to be able to not work and it be fine. So yeah, and I feel really deeply for my friends who are dealing with this, you know, differently than I am. So anyway, because everything went crazy yesterday, we got told to stay home today and just like reset and chill and come back Monday. So I'm gonna sew, and I wanted to give you guys the ultimate satisfaction of seeing these sleeves go in. So I'm gonna add this to this vlog and put this vlog up today. So it's a little late, but it's more satisfying this way. So that's what we're gonna do. In mail related news, we have a little package from Morgan Donner, and it has a little wax sealed note in it, which is like the coolest thing ever. I think this is the pin from costume college that she was handing out, but I'm gonna find out. Let me see if I can record this. Oh, it's more wax sealed. That's so awesome. I gotta go take a picture of this. This is so Morgan. Like, this paper is like quintessential Morgan. Oh, she made it so I don't have to take this. I can keep this. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna put it up on my board. If I can get it off. Yeah. Thank you, Morgan. That's so awesome. Like, can I unwrap on camera is a good question. Oh, she sent me her pin and also hair sticks. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Morgan, you're so awesome. Thank you so much. What a delightful treat. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go read this little note she sent me. Okay, last in my series of fangirling over this, she drew me a little me. Isn't that so cute? I love it so hard. It's so adorable. I'm so excited about this. Thank you, Morgan. Okay, I've added Morgan's little picture and this little wax sealed thing on here to my cork board. I don't even know what this board is for. I just stick things on it that I love. So now Morgan has a little spot in my soul right here. People keep asking me what all this stuff is, so I will talk about it real quick. Okay, so I took a couple ribbon classes. I took cockades, in which I made this guy, these guys, this guy, maybe these guys, this guy, this guy, and whatever this is. I think this is like basically the opposite of this up here. And then I took a ribbon workshop also, in which I made these, and then this thing, and then these guys. And they're all just samplers up here so that I can like look at them and try to refigure out like what I did there, so that if I want to make this again, I have the thing. I can take it apart a little bit basically and figure out how it's folded so that I can make it again if I need to. So that is what those are for. These are obviously from Bernadette. These are from my friend Sarah, got me this, and from Halloween time at Disneyland. And this is from Pixar, at Pixar Pier at Disneyland. There's a new restaurant that has those. Ravenclaw Christmas ornament. Random Aladdin tassel that I got from the Aladdin musical. Obviously I need these. Disney Christmas keychain ornament thing. Like, I don't know why. My bestie Esther made this for me at like Christmas time one year and like just put it on the outside of the package. And then these are random sewing things. So I bled on this costume from Amy Kitty. I finished this before the event. This is from a tea group that I belong to, that they send you like, it's like a box and they send you tea. So the Marauders Tea Gang, it was a Harry Potter theme. I love this pin. And then someone sent me this randomly with a thing I bought in the mail. Like, I think I bought like an iPhone. Oh no, I bought earbuds or whatever, an earbud case or something, and it was like $8. I don't know. And then they sent me this random keychain that just says keep fucking going, and I'm like, okay. People ask about these a lot. So I found someone on Etsy like a million years ago that was doing these on something else, and I was like, hey, can you make me a set of those on push pins? And she was like, yeah. So she sent me these. So I obviously love Jack Skellington. I think that's it. Oh, there's one more thing. This is from Constance. She gave these out in her class to show good eyelet holes, and so I kept it just to remind me how neat Constance is, that she made us all eyelets. So yeah, that's my board. Those two things and that one are from Leica Studios. I went to their pop-up store at Comic-Con and they were giving away those fans, and I love all those movies, so I thought it'd be cool to have them in here. Okay, enough show and tell. This vlog is long enough. Okay, I'm a person who has a jacket with sleeves. The sleeves are more boingy than I want, but they are period accurate, so bueno. The back of the jacket looks like. The front's really hard to describe right now because I don't have a period corset on. So this will gather up and it just ties in the front, and then these stay open basically. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow, literally. So in the next vlog you will see me actually wearing it, like legitly. Legitly. But both sleeves are in. They do that Regency pulling thing that I'm like, what to? But that's okay because I don't have to wear it forever and ever. It's a cute jacket, as I rub my eye. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna end this vlog here. Let me turn around so you can look at me. I'm gonna end this vlog here. I stretched this way out. So I'm gonna put the bias tape in and stuff in the next vlog, but for now, this is good enough. You got to see it done, so I feel happy that I accomplished that. So I'm gonna go edit this vlog and pop it up for you guys, and then take out all these basting stitches and stuff, clip everything down, and put this bias tape in, and then this jacket will be done, but like I could wear it tomorrow and it would be fine right now, so woo-woo. I have that Regency baby shower tomorrow, which is why I was like, let's get this jacket done. Okay, hope I don't spill cake all over it. We'll see. Wow, my hair is crazy right now. Okay, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs up. Everyone's like, smash that like button. And if you didn't like this vlog, double smash the dislike button because it turns it back off. Yeah, and leave a comment below if you have stuff to tell me about. What are you guys working on? What are you listening to? What are you watching? I am currently watching The Greatest Showman while I work on this. Oh, special news. I started wearing grandma glasses today while ripping out the seam to one of these sleeves. I put the poof too far forward. These are my grandma glasses. It allows me to go at people. it was easier to pick out stitches with this on, so I was like, oh, I'm at that age. Congratulations, now that age is now on the internet. Cool. Documenting. Anyway, leave me comments down below. Do you wear stitching glasses? Old lady glasses as I put them. I'm an old lady now. Awesome. I actually cannot wait to be an old lady. I need to stop talking. I'll talk more in the next vlog. Love you guys. Bye.